sailing these concrete seas. Now she headed east down the boulevard, Duval. Sure, said I like the way, said I like the way you sail your ship now. Let me be your cargo. I won't weigh you down, no honey, I won't weigh you down.
Come on!
There you go. Tell me when you're ready.
Right here.
Today is a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, of family, and two people are in it forever. You don't have to have a ceremony to have a marriage, and when you think about it, the whole thing is kind of weird, right? You're standing here looking fancy, holding flowers, being stared at by pretty much everyone who has meant anything to you your whole life. So why do we do it? The marriage ceremony has been an important feature across nearly every culture, religion, generation, society. We have thousands of important moments that happen throughout our lives, but this is one regarded as one that's critical. We acknowledge its special status by sharing it with others. Because all of our differences, love is what we all share. It's a great unifier, one universal truth. No matter who we are, where you're from, or what we believe, we know this one thing: love is what we do right. That's why you, Phil, and Katie are standing here. That's why you're here to watch them stand up here. We have all loved in our lifetime, and in this moment we're reminded that it's the ability to love is the very best part of our humanity. All of us here today have our own love stories. Some are short, some are sweet, some are long. Some are even unwritten, while others are just getting a good part. There are chapters in all our stories that are sad or disappointing, and others that are exciting and full of adventure. I'm here, we're all here, because we want those moments for you. We're here with you to support you, to be proud of you, to remind you that love isn't happily ever after. Love is the experience of writing your own story. It's not one moment, not even this moment. It's every moment. Big moments like saying I love you, getting engaged, moving in, but mostly a million little moments that come in between the big moments. Falling asleep next to each other, making dinner together, spending the holidays with family and friends, binge watching Netflix, hiking, experience the beauty of nature together, getting a big hug when you get home from work. These everyday moments fused together in one big experience. Trying to describe love is one of our favorite pastimes. We use words, we have to write stories, poems, songs about love. Even though we describe love in different ways, and even though we describe love in these different ways, love is different from one person to the next. We all know it when we see it, and we all see it here with Phil and Katie. Now Jeff will have a reading from 1 Corinthians.
So this is from 1 Corinthians chapter 13. If I speak in human and angelic tongues, but do not have love, I am a resounding gong or a clashing cymbal. And if I have the gift of prophecy and comprehend all mysteries and all knowledge, if I have all faith so as to move mountains but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give away everything I own, and if I hand my body over so that I may boast but do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. It is not jealous. It is not pompous. It is not inflated. It is not rude. It does not seek out its own interests. It is not quick-tempered. It does not brood over injury. And it does not rejoice over wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never fails. If there are prophecies, they will be brought to nothing. If tongues, they will cease. If knowledge, it will be brought to nothing. For we know partially and we prophesy partially. But when the perfect comes, the partial will pass away. When I was a child, I used to talk as a child, think as a child, and reason as a child. When I became a man, I put aside childish things. At present, we see indistinctly as in a mirror, but then face to face. At present, I know partially, then I shall know fully, as I am fully known. So faith, hope, love remain, these three, but the greatest of these is love.
Thank you.
Oh, and Jennifer's going to come do a reading from Wendell Berry.
The meaning of marriage begins in the giving of words. We cannot join ourselves to one another without giving our word. And this must be an unconditional giving. For in joining ourselves to one another, we join ourselves to the unknown. We can join one another only by joining the unknown. We must not be misled by the procedures of experimental thought. In life, in the world, we are never given two known results to choose between, but only one result that we choose, without knowing what it is. Marriage rests upon the immutable givens that compose it. Words, bodies, characters, histories, places. Some wishes cannot succeed. Some victories cannot be won. Some loneliness is incorrigible. But there is relief and freedom in knowing what is real. These givens come to us out of the perennial reality of the world, like the terrain we live on. One does not care for this ground to make it a different place or to make it perfect, but to make it inhabitable and to make it better. To flee from its realities is only to arrive at them unprepared. Because the condition of marriage is worldly and its meaning communal, no one party to it can be solely in charge. What you alone think it ought to be, it is not going to be. Where you alone think you want it to go, it is not going to go. It is going where the two of you, and marriage, time, life, history, and the world will take it. You do not know the road. You have committed your life to a way.
So in witnessing this ceremony today, we are observing only an outward sign of an inward union that already exists between Phil and Katie. This ceremony is a symbol of how far they have come together and a symbol of promise that they will make to each other to continue to live their lives together, to love one another solely and above all others. There are only two official witnesses at a wedding, but each and every person here today will witness the words that they will speak with one another and the vows they make. You should take good care to remember these words, for a marriage needs to help a community of friends and family who will be there when needed and will do all that they can during hard times, and offer their support to them and new family that they can create together. May you always do all within your power, to support the union that will be made here today and to nurture the bond between the two people whom you love. Declaration of intent now. Are you ready? A successful marriage is not something that just happens. It takes work, takes patience, takes time. It takes a commitment from both of you, a commitment to do whatever it takes to make your relationship thrive and not just survive. Simple yes. Phil, will you take Katie to be your lawfully wedded wife and travel the rest of the road with her? Will you love her and laugh with her, comfort her, honor her, protect her, forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Katie, will you take Phil to be your lawfully wedded husband, travel the rest of life's road with him? Will you love him and laugh with him, comfort him and honor and protect him, and forsake all others and be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Phil and Katie, the symbolic vows that you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all these things we promised and hoped and dreamed. Well, I meant every word of it. Before this moment, you've been many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, even teacher. For you have learned much from each other in a short amount of time. Now you'll say a few words and things will never be quite the same. After these vows, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. Phil, I, Phil, choose you, Katie,
I, Phil, choose you, Katie,
in the presence of our friends and families,
in the presence of our friends and families,
to be my wife and partner from this day forward,
to be my wife and partner from this day forward,
to love you and be a comfort and safe haven for your life,
to love you and
be a comfort,
and be a safe haven for your life,
to hold you close,
to hold you close,
to listen deeply when you speak,
to listen deeply when you speak,
to uphold you with my strength,
to uphold you with my strength,
to weigh the effects of the words I speak,
to the weight of the words that I speak,
and the things I do,
and the things I do,
to never take you for granted,
to never take you for granted,
and to always give thanks for your presence in my life.
and to always give thanks for your presence in my life.
Katie, I, Katie, choose Phil,
I, Katie, choose you, Phil,
in the presence of our friends and families,
in the presence of our friends and family,
to be my husband and partner from this day forward,
to be my husband and partner from this day forward,
to love you,
to love you,
to comfort,
and
be a safe haven in your life,
and be a safe haven in your life,
to hold you close,
to hold you close,
to listen deeply when you speak,
to listen deeply when you speak,
to uphold you with my strength,
to uphold you with my strength,
to weigh the effects of the words I speak,
to weigh the effects of the words I speak,
and the things I do,
and the things I do,
to never take you for granted,
to never take you for granted,
and to always give thanks for your presence in my life.
and to always give thanks for your presence in my life.
Ring exchange. Does somebody have a ring?
Is she first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me read and we'll find out. This is the point of the ceremony. We usually talk about the wedding bands being a perfect circle with no beginning, no end. But we all know these things do have a beginning. Rocks dug deep from the earth, metals liquefied in a furnace at 1,000 degrees, molded, cooled, polished. Something beautiful is made from raw minerals. Love is like that. It's hot, it's dirty work. It comes from humble beginnings, made by imperfect beings. It's progress and process of making something beautiful where there was once nothing at all. The promises which you have spoken to each other today are inscribed forever in your minds and in your hearts. But words can be fleeting, so these rings serve as a reminder of the feelings you have in your heart at this very moment. The ring is a promise to each other to accept each other's imperfections and always recognize each other's beauty. Phil, take Katie's ring, place it on her finger, and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign I choose you
as a sign I choose you
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
my partner,
my
best friend,
best
to the ends of my days.
to the ends of my days.
Katie, take Phil's ring, place it on his finger, and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign I choose
as a sign I choose
you to be my husband,
you to be my husband,
my partner,
my
best friend,
my best friend,
to the end of my days.
to the end of my days.
Phil and Katie, we have heard your promises to share your lives in marriage in the honesty and sincerity of what you have said and done here today, and in accordance with the law of the state of Indiana. It's my honor and delight to declare you henceforth to be husband and wife. I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
That's a little professional, right? Save the camera.
Oh my gosh! Woo! It's not what I thought it was going to taste like. Even like this.
Limoncello. It'll knock you on your butt. Apparently, that's why this
I
is
see that with limoncello.
heavy pour.
Phil and Kate, I wish you both the happiest life. You've waited a long time to find each other, and I'm very, very happy that you did.
Katie and Phil, are you good? Katie and Phil, congratulations. We are very happy for you. And Phil, way to remember all of the lines.
Best wishes and many congratulations to Katie and Phil. We've known Katie ever since she was born, and we just look forward to seeing her as a married lady for many, many years.
You want to say anything, Phil?
No, I think she pretty well said it all.
How about this for now?
I will tell her that. Yeah, my name's Craig Bartscht, and Katie, it was a real honor to escort you down the aisle and to give you away on behalf of your dad. And we all miss Tom so very much, and I know you do every day. And it was just very nice to be able to do that.
You first.
No, you're going.
You first.
First.
All right. It was an honor to be part of your special day. Good luck, Katie. Keep him fed. Keep a beer in his hand. That's all he needs.
Congratulations to the both of you. I wish you all happiness, love, and laughter.
At least we got it on video.
Hi, Phil and Katie. We love you guys. We're super excited for you, and we're happy to come back in September and celebrate again. That's all I said. Do you guys want to say something?
You're the order. Hi. I don't know.
Just say hi, Phil and Katie. We love you.
Hi, we love you. Congratulations.
There you go.
Okay. This is a happy, happy day. I am so glad and so happy for Phil and Katie. It is great to welcome Phil into our family. We miss Katie's dad, Tom, my husband, but I know he's looking down on us, and I know that he aligned the stars that Kate and Phil met. He will be a wonderful, wonderful addition to our family, and it's great to have now a son in my life.
Congratulations, Philip and Katie. So happy for you. We didn't think this day would ever come, but it finally has. And we love Katie and love you, Philip, and hope you have a wonderful life together.